friends, welcome back to my channel. Got another quick little 5-minute project, a little Valentine happy gift that you could give your hairdresser, the bus driver, you know, just a little something to bring a smile on somebody's face. Now, I was at the Dollar Tree a week or so ago and I picked up a 2-pack of these Valentine bandanas. One of them is not necessarily Valentine, it's just a pink, really cute buffalo plaid. I'm going to save that for a spring craft in the next month or two. The other design was just X's and O's, and that's definitely more a Valentine print. What I'm gonna make is some little sachets that you can either hang in your closet on a coat hanger or hang on a doorknob in your bathroom, on a cabinet knob, or you can put in your drawer. It's just up to you whether or not you want to put a hanger on it or not. And you're going to need some ribbon that will coordinate with your fabric. They had several different designs, and keep in mind, any fabric will do. I'm just using these Dollar Tree Valentine print. Now, to fill the little sachets, you're going to need some polyfill. It's like $3 or $4 for a big bag. I buy mine at the thrift store all the time. It's how I keep myself in stock. But you know, if you have an old throw pillow or an old pillow, you can salvage that polyfill out of those pillows. Now, you could use cotton balls. It's going to take quite a few cotton balls to get that size of a ball. I'm going to cinch my sachet with some rubber bands. I'm going to put a decorative cut on mine using pinking shears, but that's strictly optional. You're going to need a 9-inch circle pattern. I just pulled out one of my salad plates because it was the size I needed. With the ribbon, we're going to make a bow, and I'm going to put a little embellishment on the center of the bow. Now, this is strictly optional too, but I think the more little detail you put on something, the cuter it is. So the first thing I need to do is go ahead and get my 4 circles traced and cut out of my Valentine fabric. All right, if you're not using the Dollar Tree bandanas, I want you to know that my square of fabric is 18 by 18 inches. I folded it in half, and then I folded half again, trying to get all my corners and edges lined up as square as possible. Then I have 9 by 9 inch square, 4 layers thick. Now, with this Dollar Tree bandana, it's super thin, and I'm going to take 4 pins and pin the center area to keep my 4 layers together. Then I'm going to take my 9-inch circle pattern, cut out my circles. Now, it all depends on the type of fabric you use, but this is certainly an easy way to do it if you're using thin material. I took my center pins out. Most fabrics have a right and a wrong side, and this one does too. This is the right side, and I'm gonna put it face down. So you just have to look at each layer of your circles and decide which is the right or the wrong. And sometimes it's even hard to tell on some fabrics, but okay, I think I've got it right now. Now I'm going to take my polyfill and put about a baseball size ball on each circle. You're gonna need at least that much because once it's compressed, it'll be a little bit bigger than a golf ball by the time we get done. Now you're gonna need some essential oil. I chose lavender for my scent. You know, everybody's has a different favorite, and I know there's different qualities of essential oil, but for these little sachets, the inexpensive stuff will work fine. And I'm gonna put 5 drops on each of my puff balls. And 5 drops should last you at least a couple months in your drawer or a small space. Now I'm going to pick up my circle, gather up all the edges of my circle. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just get your polyfill down there and get the edges of your circle gathered. You're making a little bundle like this. Then you're going to take a rubber band. I wish I had smaller rubber bands, but this will work. And you're going to kind of pull your top out just a little bit. Just make sure that it's all pulled up even. And that is your basic sachet. You could just tie a ribbon around the rubber band to cover it up and call it done. But I'm gonna make a cute little bow and embellish it to finish mine out. All right, here are my little 8 pieces of ribbon cut the size I need them. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna stack them up and create a bow. And here again, as another example, there's really no right or wrong way, but I will tell you that I am layering them bigger to smaller with ribbon. That does make a little difference sometimes because the wider ribbon may hide the smaller ribbon. My red and green and this lace right here are my bigger pieces. The rest of them are pretty slim, but I'm just layering them crisscross until I run out of ribbon, making a big X in my hand. Now I'm going to just cinch the center And it may be easier to use a piece of wire, but I'm just going to take my skinny piece of ribbon I have, but get it cinched and tied in the center. And then, just like with any bow, it takes a little fluffing, getting it to do right. There's your little shabby bow. Now here's your little sachet. You could put a piece of ribbon around that if you wanted to hide the rubber band. I don't really think it's necessary because your big bow covers it up completely. I'm going to hot glue my bow onto my rubber band right there, and we're almost done. I finished them all a little differently just to give you some more ideas, but here's one that I just hot glued a little prima flower I had on this one, and there's the back. As far as the tie, I just slipped a skinny piece of ribbon under the rubber band. And here's another little suggestion: if you don't want to hot glue your bow onto your sachet, you could just wire it or tie it, and that way somebody that has essential oils maybe can refresh the inside, or you could probably just put a few drops on the back if it starts to lose its fragrance. I put the same hanger on all of them. Here's one that's finished with just a little matching button in the center. And here's one very simple. If you didn't have any buttons or other embellishments, here's one with just a piece of jute twine in the center. I think that one's equally as cute. And last but not least, here's one with a big piece of bling that I had. Thought that was really cute too. And I tell you, my whole kitchen smells like a lavender field with all these sachets in it. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this little Valentine happy gift idea that someone can enjoy in their car or closet or drawers, and you're able to find the supplies and make a few before next week, or I inspired you in some way. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.